my friend. Today we're going to be doing the Kaimuki hula. I really enjoy this one. The book that I saw it from has it in the key of D. Yeah, let's show it in 2 keys and let's show how to modulate between the 2 keys. There's a few bands out there that do a wonderful job. I'll try to put links in the description below. As far as the feeling of this, if you know a little bit about olelo, try and go through the phrasing slower. And then if you know a little bit about just music, try to do everything a little bit slower than normal. So if you're going to be playing it like... try to slow it down so you can just learn the chords. So the first chord we're going to play through is we're going to have a, let's play it in the key of C major, because C major gives us the basis onto which we could go to all our different chords. C major, and then we're going to be going to the 4 chord, F major, and then back to the C. After we do the C, we're going to go to the 2 chord, but make it a major and then make it a dominant. So the 2 chord in the key of C is D, so we're going to make the D minor into a D major and then turn it into a D7. Either one, D7. And then after that, we're going to take the next chord, which is supposed to be the 5 dominant. So the 5 dominant in the key of C, C, D, E, F, G. So now a G7 back into C. So we're going to have that gets you through the progression, but then the hard part comes in remembering all the different ways we can play this. So that's how you play it in C. Let's talk about that really quick. C to F to C. Hold the C, D7, G7, C. Some of the recordings have turnarounds, D7, G7, C. Very cool. I would say that try that there and then go to another key. Well, another great key to go to is the key of D or the key of A. So the other song that I heard was in the key of A and the book is in the key of D. So what I want to do is wrap up with A and show you how to start it with that last. So let's see it in the key of D, if you're with me so far. D major needs to go to its 4, D, E, F, G. So to G and then back to D. When we hold this out, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to play our E dominant 7, because E is the second, the minor second. We turned the E minor into an E major and made it into a dominant. So when we have this E7, it feels good, and then we're going to play an A7, the 5 dominant, in the key of D, and go right back to D. So if we have a and then D to our G, who wanna call my So the real ongoing fun about this, my student discussed with me, helping me to also understand a little bit of olelo, is this is a song about gossiping. The first couple of verses talk about, hey, the wind carries all the gossip in the breeze. The phrase is like, it's free to me to say, the wind blows, the whistles along, love tugs at the heart and brings tears to the eyes, the wind blows along. So each time you hear the phrasing, who wanna call money, it's talking about the wind blows the gossip through the air. It's very cute. I love it. And here's what the whole thing would sound like if you did it in the key of A. We just covered C, C, F, C, D7, G7, C. Well, when we do it in D, it's D, G, D, E7, A7, D. So in the key of A, we're going to play A, and then we're going to go to D, and back to A, and then we're going to be playing a B7, and then an E7, and then back to A. Each one of these functionally use the 2 as a major dominant, and then the 5 as a 5 dominant. Yay. If you followed me thus far and the music theory behind this wasn't too terribly hard to listen to me, blah, 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 check out the playlist series, my Big Ol Hawaiian songbook, and learn a lot more Hawaiian songs in olelo described this way. Other than that, check out the channel, subscribe to Be My Friend, and enjoy these songs. This one, I'm going to start off in the key of A. Then we're going to go from A to D, A, and we're going to be playing the B7 to the E7, A. We're going to play it twice, the first verse in A, and then we're going to modulate to C by throwing a G7 and then moving into C. After we play the G7 and move into C, we're going to throw back that chord of the E dominant, E7, functions as a G sharp diminished, and it goes right back to A. does the whole verse A, D, A, does the B7, E7, A, and then it does the G7 again and goes to C. Plays the C verse again, C, F, C, has the D7, G7, C, and then it throws an A7 and goes to D major. We're going to end the song on D major and do a cute little... and walk ourselves out using a D major chord and walking down the D, C sharp, B, A. It's going to be so cute. Here we go. I'm going to go a little slower too. In the key of A. Oko una ai